Hey guys, Baz here, giving you a 1 versus 1 on Steps of War. I'm going to be in the red trunks playing as Protoss as usual. In the bottom left, top right is going to be Elvexo, blue Terran. I like this map because of the choke points on both sides of the bases. It gives players a defense against very, very early rushing. You can wall off your base very, very easily. It's not hard to mess up a wall off on this map. The rush distance is very, very short, so you definitely see a lot of rushing, but then again, to block off your choke points is very easy, and it's very fast, so you don't normally have to consider rushing a problem in this map unless a Protoss player or a Terran player tries to cheese and tries to land a barracks or warp in a pylon near your base. So got my gateway going up here. He has not built a racks yet, so I can only assume he's going to be playing very defensively, and that's okay. We're going to be taking a look at the unit tabs here. Pretty much dead even, which is good. So both of our economies will be fairly dead even. So that won't really play too of a huge role in the game as of yet. I am going to go early gas, so I'm going to be probably doing a gate rush or some sort of a warp and cheese build, or possibly just teching, so we will see. Another thing I like about this map is there's a lot of good places to expand, and we don't really, we're both pretty even on our economy there, so that's good. Worker count still pretty even. I'm ahead in the technology count, so he's playing defensively, whereas I'm looking like I'm going to be teching. So my probe's still sitting there just chilling. So he's got his gas going up, another gateway going up, and another pylon to complete the wall off. My cybernetics core is going up, using that chrono boost to pump out more drones there, or not drones, probes, excuse me. All right, looks like he was attacking my probe, or wanted to attack it, but he's just kind of leaving it alone. Not really sure why. Warp gate technology is finally being researched, chrono boosting that first cell just in case of an early attack. Also using chrono boost on the warp gate technology. Warp gate is awesome. Definitely helps in dire situations when you need to update your unit roster. My probe is going to be going down, taking those down by those Marines. Fortunately, the probe is not armored very well. He's an excellent scouting unit with the recharging shields, but other than that, he's pretty much useless other than to build buildings. So, all right, we have more units being built right here. Looks like a engineering bay going up. So he is definitely being very defensive. You get that bunker full of 4 Marines. So. Most Terran players I don't usually see going defensive. I got my robotics facility there. Probably going to be going Colossi. But yeah, you don't see most Terran players be defensive. They usually are pretty aggressive, especially in a PvT, because they have the number advantage over the Protoss player due to their units being a little bit cheaper and the reactor being able to produce 2 units at once. But then again, you have the Protoss being able to use warp gate technology and warping in units faster than they can be created. Alright, going to be trying to break in that. I'm going to be forced to fall back, unfortunately, because of that bunker. Also, he's placing a missile turret just in case I decide to go air. Smart. I would have put that in the back of my base by my mineral line, but that's his choice. Got my observer going out to see what we can do, and I'm supply blocked. How noobish of me is that? That is horrible. That is probably the first time in StarCraft 2 beta that I have ever been supply blocked, other than... Okay, I probably shouldn't say that. That's a lie. I lied. My bad. But we got my observer going out here. He hasn't expanded yet either, so that's... I mean, generally in this map you can do one base, if you're concentrating on rushing. But this probe's going to be taken out. I was just not even paying any attention. Got a warp prism actually being trained right now, so we're gonna see what I'm gonna be doing with that. I know I created it for the purpose of getting my drones out, or drones. I keep saying drones. I'm sorry. my probes out because I did the wall off. So that warp prism is gonna leave without loading up anybody. Okay, where are you going, you silly warp prism? There we go. He's going to be going back to pick up the probes, and definitely have my robotics bay. So I'm going to be going Colossus. Got my second gas going up there to support my Colossus build. Another bunker being up there, and he has Nero steel frames, which updates, if I remember right, armor or HP in the buildings. I don't remember which one exactly. I apologize, but that'll make it a little bit harder for me, at least, to try and break through his little choke point line of defense there. So, gonna be researching extended thermal lance when I get 200 Vespian gas. Got my expansion going up, so I'm gonna be ahead in the economy for sure. Unfortunately, he's probably not going to be able to see my warp prism. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to see it. My warp prism is on the top right. Where'd it go? I think it's on the top. No, it's not over there. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd my warp prism go? Oh, wait, there it is. Found it. We're good. We're good. Yeah, I don't think you can see that. We're gonna kind of switch on and off between my view and his view and see if you can see it. No, he cannot see it. Unfortunately, I tried to use that ledge right there, but they didn't make it so it's actually usable or to be warped in on for some reason. It doesn't show that you can warp in on there, unfortunately. So, I'm going to try this corner, and he still cannot see me, and I am fully set up to warp in some units, so I warp in 2 zealots there. And unfortunately, he can see my first zealot. He's got some stargates going up there. And I'm not sure if he is able to, if he's paying attention or what, but he should definitely be able to, he should definitely react accordingly. SCV going down there to expand. Not sure why I just kind of let it go, but I think I was feeling pretty confident and that I had this game under wraps, so I just kind of let him go. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. If you see a work unit trying to go and expand, just kill it. Don't say, "Oh, I got this." Pfft, nothing. All right, and I generally don't saturate my mineral line. There you go. He's finally bringing his units over there. Unfortunately, 2 zealots versus 2 marine zealots are going to win because they just have more HP and more attacks. So another Colossus on the way. Thermal lance being researched. And in go the zealots into the mineral line. SCVs are being absolutely slaughtered by those side blades. They are no match for awesome power of the Protoss. And you got siege tanks going in there. Zealots trying desperately to soak up the damage while the Stalker is trying to take down the Spidey Bow. More Stalkers coming in. His mineral line is toast. Tank being taken down by the Stalker. Stalker unfortunately going to be taken down by that tank. Just too much damage for that Stalker to hold. Missile turret going to be trying to take out the warp prism. My zealots see it and they're like, "Oh, no way, SCV. We're going to take out that missile turret for you." More units being warped in. This is probably game, ladies and gentlemen. Another worker being taken out by those Stalkers. His expansion is just now going up way, way too late. My expansion is all fully saturated. And that is game.